Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I just want to go over a quick overview of the Flex Stack Pack. Flex was nice enough to send this over to me for me to check out and see if I could work it into my work schedule. And the current system I currently use is the versastack through Lowe's. I did have a lot of the old T-Stacks, but I have switched over mostly to the versastack line only because they have a nicer seal in the lids to keep them watertight. The Flex system is definitely way more well built, a lot more stronger in the lids. They have plenty of organization within the compartments. I know they're working on a lot of accessories for the system. I do not have any of them, so I cannot speak to them. The connection system is fantastic. To take them off, lock them back on. Way better than VersaStacks or T-Stacks or anything like that. The difference for me is the weight of the units. When I weighed them on a good old bathroom scale, I got about 11 pounds, 14 pounds, and about a little over 32 pounds. Empty. So when I added the tools from this to this, which is about similar in size and capacity, this got to a point where I was starting to feel it in my arms that it was definitely considerably heavier. My use may be different than others. I did hurt my elbow in the past year and have a torn tendon, so I worry about weight a lot more now than I used to. And that's just from years of abuse to our bodies. I would prefer a lighter toolbox over a heavier, maybe more well-built toolbox. That's just me. So for that reason, I'm probably going to be doing a giveaway in the near future for these. I just want to spend a little more time with them and understand them a little bit better before I let them leave from my shop. I also have a small shop, so space is at a premium. I already have about 30 to 40 VersaStacks and T-Stacks that I use on a very regular basis. So those are going to stay. To switch over to this system would probably be pretty costly to me. So that's where it's going to stay from now. The weight on these is also just significantly different. Obviously, they're not built nearly as well as these. These are more considerable to the pack outline from Milwaukee, which from what I understand is about the same weight based on size. So use that as you will. The Flex, I think, has probably got a couple more better standing points than the pack out, specifically in the lids. I know they're built a little bit differently in the lids. I know the larger DeWalt Tough system has substantially kind of similar. It's kind of a cross in between these. It's a little bit bigger unit with similar latching system to this, and then a little bit thinner plastic all the way around. So it's kind of like in between. And I thought about that line for a while, but just with these, I like the size of these units. They're about 18 inches wide. These are about 22. Going in and out of doorways sometimes, that's a better setup for me. I also wind up carrying my VersaStacks a lot versus wheeling them around. I work in finished homes doing cabinet installations or finished carpentry work. I don't like rolling things on people's floors, and also I don't like having to put down 20 tarps to get to a specific area where I'm working. I'd rather just carry the 3 or 4 toolboxes I need for the job, bring them into that zone that I've already put floor protection down, and just place them there to use them. So even this trolley that I have for the VersaStacks and T-Stacks works very well for going up and down stairs and stuff like that, and it does lock together. I hardly never keep it locked though, because they are a pain in the neck to lock the units together. But they sit well enough that they're not falling off with little transportation from my shop to my van. That's my reason for why I'm probably going to be sticking with these. These tools in here were just a little too heavy for me. They fit great. They actually fit better in this than they do in there. And this size container actually, I think, is a great size with the added compartments for all the storage, it could work for me. If they were a little lighter, I think I would totally be switching. The other tools, the other boxes, this one has gas struts for the lid, which I like. Also has a nicer handle. And then that has gas struts too. Another tray inside, mounting points for all different flex stuff for their accessories that they're coming out with. I haven't gotten them yet, so I can't speak to them. But these are a phenomenal toolbox, just not for my line of work. I'm going to probably be sticking with the VersaStacks for now. I like the VersaStacks over the T-Stacks. They lay out better. The only thing that the VersaStack line doesn't have that the T-Stack line has is the deep drawer. You have to go to DeWalt for the deep drawer. Everything else you can get in the VersaStacks with the better lids. Just in general, I like the clear box for nails better also. Let's just move these out of the way for a second. The storage on the VersaStack is better than the DeWalt ones for this clear lidded toolbox. It also has the water seal on it, which for my screws I find important because every once in a blue moon I've had it rain when I'm working, and you wind up with a you don't want rusty screws or anything like that. But these do stack very nice. Good enough. I think it's kind of a good compromise. You know, where you have an extremely quality latching system on the side here. Obviously less quality on these. It takes two hands to snap them on and off all the time. But for my work, I just don't need, I'm not rolling long distances. I'm not rolling over unfinished ground or anything like that, where this would definitely come in handy. This is okay for me for now. And based on my current amount of these that I own, I'm not going to be switching to this. So in the near future, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for this Flex Stack Pack. I don't know if they have anything else they're sending me for accessories, so I will wait a little bit because I want to spend a little more time with the system before I get rid of it. But I am probably going to be just sticking with the VersaStacks for now until I see fit to switch over to a different system. But that's it for now. Hope this helps somebody. Have a good day.